From the moment it was announced, Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain has been more than just a game. It's been news headlines, long debates, and before it even came out, a eulogy of sorts for the franchise, publisher Konami, and its world-famous director Hideo Kojima. Kojima's been directing Metal Gear games since the original in 1987, and now they say that this will be his last. With all that history to live up to, can Metal Gear Solid 5 deliver? In short, yes. That The Phantom Pain is somehow a perfect conclusion and a perfect introduction is nothing short of a miracle. It is all the things Metal Gear is known for: stealth, action, and a bucket load of polish. But it's also a long list of new stuff as well. Transplanted into dynamic open worlds, The Phantom Pain prioritizes its compelling gameplay, a shift that highlights the series' core strengths and avoids its most infamous weakness, storytelling.
We are Diamond Dog.
That's not to say The Phantom Pain has no story, or that it's bad, or that Metal Gear stories tend to be bad, but to outsiders, Kojima's franchise is often considered unapproachably epic and /or indecipherably weird. The Phantom Pain takes place in 1984, 9 years after Peace Walker and Ground Zeroes. Big Boss, now going by Venom Snake, wakes from a coma and is out for revenge against the forces that put him there, a journey that will take him across the war zone of Afghanistan and bring him face to face with torture, child soldiers, and the most dangerous weapon in the world. Most exposition actually comes through optional audio logs rather than cinematics you can't skip, longer than whole episodes of television. A change we applaud, and one sure to attract a new audience. Kojima and co, whether by choice or at Konami's behest, have shown confidence in the world they've set up and empowered the player to create thrilling stories of their own. The result is a game that actually demands what so many promise to demand: dynamic sandbox scenarios you need to plan ahead of time, but when they go wrong, room to react and improvise without the fear of instant, irreversible failure. That said, intelligence is more than rewarded, it's expected. For all the physical freedom you're allowed, it's the freedom to experiment that feels best, and it's this quality that is guaranteed to absorb playthrough after playthrough, with the game's scale expressed as much in available options as physical content. At first glance, missions aren't really varied. Most involve an infiltration of a base or outpost or fort or something. But once you're playing, changes in weather, time of day or terrain are enough to completely shake things up. At the center of all these options is your home for this adventure, Mother Base. Put in charge of your own team of mercenaries, the Diamond Dogs, you'll need to hire recruits, delegate contracts to earn cash, and invest in research, not unlike XCOM, through which you'll unlock a long list of available upgrades. In principle, it's similar to the Paladin in Splinter Cell Blacklist, only way bigger and way better. Time spent organising Mother Base will reward you with new weapons and abilities in the field, but your responsibilities are an ever-present element once you're out there, making the various side quests a desirable pastime. Changed but uncompromised, Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain is one of the most exciting games of recent years, and one of the first franchise sequels to really take advantage of a new console generation. Although it's already destined to remain more than just a game, it will still be news headlines, long debates, and perhaps a eulogy for years to come. Right now, what it is most of all is just great.